between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Along with Greg Olsen, Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. That's complete to Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Dak to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That is caught to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 9 for the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. He's got it. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Project S. Go, get out there.
On the play fake, Dak. He's going to air this one out. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And a nice return here as well. And takes it up to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. ball inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 36 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings move out on top, 14-0.
Cowboys nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Bernard into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's incomplete to Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Cowboys.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 40. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
They'll throw again. Dak. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll go. It's Blue. First down and more inside the 15. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Good with the extra point. The Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Vikings first down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw, it's McCarthy. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Go right in. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Third and 2. Here we go. To try and run for the 1st down with Jones. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. 1st down. The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. To throw is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. He slowed up quickly. as he gets this down to the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. Now McCarthy moving outside the pocket. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And them up and down, just shy of the 40. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
47. 26.
Dak gonna throw it here on first down. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Dak gonna give this to Blue. Base to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Cowboys.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First down, Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and We're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
Now Dak on fourth down. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jump.
Now Prescott. Good blocking, and he's pinned. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got to let one fly for Addison. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Hopkinson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
That's caught once again by Hopkinson. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try.
A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second down, they need 7.
Yeah,
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
They run it once more with Jones. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
No run here. This is Ty Chandler. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's taken in by Ty Chandler. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A run now to Chandler. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Ready up.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
21. Will
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin big.
First and 10 at the Vikings 49-yard line.
Kill! Kill! 40. Yeah, very good. 26.
On the play fake. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, 47. Good. 48. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46.
Prescott now. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
26.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Again, it's Blue. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. God's to tell us they're on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, here we go. Kill. Go to 54. Why? 26.
From the shotgun, it's back. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Auburn's pick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 28-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Vikings first down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They look to run with Jones. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and
They'll try and run. It's Jones. And he will score again. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. Hey, 47. We're going to 53.
Pistol now for Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot. But I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
He's going to look downfield once again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, 47. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott exiting the pocket right. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Here's Dak to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. First down throw there is incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Wide eight. Then we're going to 53. Hey, 47! Hey, kill! Way to kick.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, the ball's out. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and that brings up 4th down. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
On the handoff, Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This is Jones. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Vikings are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
And they're on 17-yard line.
first and 10. Prescott. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Get out there, get out there. Let's go 46, 46, 47. Everybody kill. 26.
Prescott on first down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.